Why are doors always open in Goblin Land? Far, far away beyond the silver mountains and under a moon that smiles even in the daytime, there was a strange little place called Goblin Land. In this land, one rule was carved in stone. Never lock the door, not even once. No keys, no wretches, no worries. Doors swayed open like a sleepy mouth. Wind wandered in and out freely. Even rabbits used the goblin houses as a shortcut. Because of this rule, life was easy, maybe a little too easy. With goblins, there were 3 goblins who should have had important job. Gatekeeper Goblin, a green goblin with droopy eyes. He yawned so often that Claudius sometimes thought he was calling for rain. He sat at the village gate all day, doing nothing but snoring. Locksmiths Goblin, a rat goblin who polished the locks that no one ever used. He sat at the window, drawing circles in the dust with his finger. Keymaker Goblin, a blue goblin who spun shiny keys around his finger like toys. Sometimes he pretended to open invisible door, click, click, but nothing ever actually clicked. Yet there was one more goblin, the saddest, funniest one of all, the useless goblin, Cheolk. His name was Cheolk, that means Clicks Goblin. Called so because he made locks all day and night. Beautiful locks, strong locks, locks that could goldfish scales. But they had never touched the door, not even once. Cheolk started at his newest lock, hugging it like a treasure. And with sparkling eyes, he whispered, almost like a tiny pen scratch. If I only could lock a door and hear it go clink just one time. His voice was small, but inside his chest a fire burned bright. The day Cheolk exploded. Then one morning, after one too many boring days, Cheolk stomped his foot. Why do we even have door in Goblin Land if we are always open? His eyebrows wiggled with frustration. His ear twitched. His heart thundered. So he did something no goblin in history had ever done. He locked a door. Which door? The bathroom. Disaster, chaos, bathroom crisis. Goblin Land shook like a drum. Goblin A hopped from the foot to foot. Goblin B cried into his sleeves. Goblin C shouted, "Let me in the force! Let me in the force!" A long line of desperate goblins twisted like a worm. The great goblin chief's voice boomed like thunder. Who locked the door? Every goblin freeze. Even the clouds stopped drifting. Cheolk raised on his shaky hand. Me. Goblin Land gasped so loudly that even the moon blinked. The Goblin Trial. A trial was held that very afternoon. The chief goblin sat upon a stone throne, clocks heavy with skull buttons, eyes burning like coals. Cheolk stood below, knee knocking. Why did you do such a thing? Cheolk swallowed, his voice trembling like a jelly. I just wanted something to use my lock. Just once. To hear it go clink. Only once. Silence filled the hall like a fog. The chap's stunned face softened, only for a moment. Finally, the chief spoke. Then you shall have one job. Every goblin leaned forward. From today on, you must lock and unlock every door in Goblin Land once each day. A goblin squeaked. But why? The chief smiled, wise and gentle. So we remember how wonderful it is when things stay open. And also, Cheolk became the busiest goblin in the entire land. Every morning, his magic goblin bat, a wooden club covered with cut blunt teeth like a toy fangs, keys spinning through the sky like fireflies. Clink, clink, chank, chank. Door shut, door opened. Goblins cheered, light sparkled. Cheolk laughed as he worked, glowing green with magic. Oh, another fun day today, he sang. Even the moon above the grinned wider. Goblin Land was noisy now, noisy with joy. And Cheolk, he finally heard the sound he dreamed of, not once, but every day. Clink, 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 like a wish granted forever. Forever, forever.